A North Georgia mother is grieving her son who was killed in the Macon State Prison this week. Molly Jett joins us in studio to explain what happened in tonight's top story.
I spoke with Kendrick Brown's mom today. She says this week is a blur. She knows he is dead, but she says Macon State Prison isn't telling her what happened.
He didn't have to die. He did not have to die.
On Sunday, the state prison in Oglethorpe called Chastity Buck to tell her her 25-year-old son, Kendrick Brown, was dead.
My son was not all bad. He had a good heart.
She says people inside the jail tell her his cellmate beat him to death with a metal pole. They say he was found hours later with organs showing.
He did not deserve to die at the hands of somebody else. They did not have to put him in that cell with that man who had all of this time, who had nothing to lose, who didn't care. Maybe people didn't care about him, but Kendrick had people that cared about him. We cared about him. We love him.
The Department of Corrections confirmed Kendrick's death, but would not release any other details, saying it's still under investigation.
I pray for these people in prison because these people are not treated like people. They're treated like animals.
Buck says she isn't getting any answers from Macon State Prison either.
I just want answers from whomever was there. Why in this world did you not go do your job? Why in this world did you not take 30 minutes and just make a round just to see what was going on in these cells so that my son's life was spared?
Buck says Kendrick was supposed to be released from jail next month.
I just pray that my family gets justice for Kendrick, because Kendrick did not deserve what any of he got. He did wrong. He was serving his time for doing his wrong, and he was going to come home.
Buck says she drove down from North Georgia with her husband to Macon State Prison to get answers, but she was turned away. She says she still doesn't believe she'll get to know the truth. Back to you, Ashlyn.
Thanks, Molly. Buck says her son had served time for domestic violence and aggravated assault, was released, and then went back to prison for violating parole. Kendrick leaves behind a 7-year-old son. The U.S. Department of Justice says Georgia's prisons have a violence problem that's killing its inmates. Last year, the Justice Department announced an investigation into the state's prison system. In April, the agency went to court saying the state refused to turn over basic information like how many inmates have been murdered. Another lawsuit filed this year blames an inmate's death on gangs, inhumane conditions, understaffing, and apathy by prison officials.